Today on social media, Space Engineers announced a live stream on April the 28th for what looks to be the announcement of the next update for Space Engineers. Now the stream is going to be called Most Wanted, but this overall sounds like the community update the devs were talking about the other day. So in this image they've sent out, there's a number of teasers of what to come. So if you start in the middle, the first thing that I saw when I saw this image were these rounded windows here. So we saw these previously on Marek Rose's blog, now we get to see them in action. So this looks like there's two variants. There's a normal tube variant, and then there's these double windowed variant. There's also the corner ones you can see here, and behind the logo for the live stream you can see there's small grid ones as well. Above this building here there seems to be a new block here. This looks like a tank, but I can't tell you what it is. Maybe it is a base game block, but I just wanted to point it out. If we move over to the right you can see what looks like a new block texture. It looks like a corrugated steel texture, which would be good for decorating your base. Obviously they've used it here to decorate this building to look like a hangar. And then along the side of this you can see they've got these railings. Now these aren't currently in the game, these look like half block railings and half block catwalks, which means they're half the width of the normal ones. You can see the best example here with these stairs. These stairs are in the base game currently, but previously they wouldn't connect to anything, and they've got these half graded catwalks with the railings to go with them. If you move over to the right here you can see that they've got these kind of cross panels on top of these conveyors. Now I don't know if this is a new block or just something you can place on the side of a conveyor, I don't know, but it'd be interesting if you could place things like armor panels on the side of conveyors to armor them up. If you look down to the left, this smaller grid version of it here, it looks like they've placed these cross, but if you look on the top, it looks like it's a solid plate on top. If these were the plates we had currently, there'd be a line across the edge of the plate, as it wouldn't connect at the edge because they'd be around the block rather than in it. So maybe this is a new way of doing it. Maybe you can place plates on top of conveyors, I don't know. Hiding behind one of these cross-shaped plates is the T-shaped conveyor we mentioned in my video as well. And there's also another example in the background over here. Scrolling down a little bit, whilst it's hidden behind the logo for Keen Software House, there's what appears to be a passage. Although placing it in this orientation, you need a jetpack to get up it, or what I think's happening is there is some sort of ladder inside this passage. Obviously I can't see the full thing, but that would kind of make sense. A new more functional way to place ladders inside your base. Or maybe it's some kind of elevator, I don't know. To the side of it there's what appears to be a full block air vent. So currently in the game air vents are half blocks in size, so it's a bit difficult to place. They kind of stick out. But if you had a full block one you could have it in your wall to hide it. Moving over to the left you can see one of many examples of the small grid, small advanced rotor. This is good because currently the advanced rotor on the small grids is a 3x3, so this will allow you to have a 1x1 variant of that rotor. And around it you can see lots of different conveyor variants. Again, I don't know if these are plated ones. This one in the middle is obviously some sort of conveyor converter to a 3x3 conveyor to 1x1 conveyors. But this one on the left, I don't know if this has got plates placed around it, because you see there's a gap there, and I can't imagine there'd be a full block where there's just a gap in it. I definitely think there's something going on here about placing armor panels around conveyors. To the left of this again, there's some armor blocks placed down, but I honestly couldn't tell you which of these are currently in the game, which are not. I think, actually looking at it now, I think all of them are new. I can't recognise any of them, apart from this one at the back, which looks like a normal slope variant, but yeah, I think the rest of them are all new. One of the things you see dotted around everywhere on this image are these little Space Engineers plushies, which are a real life thing you could buy, and now I guess they put them in the game to promote them, which I guess makes sense. I kind of really want one now seeing it in game. Now, right in the middle of this image, and also in the top left under the ship, there's what I can only describe as a cargo container, which might sound weird, but it literally is a cargo container. It's not like the block, it's an actual cargo container. What this does, how this works, I don't know. I don't know if this is built out of panels and stuff, but it has these little bits at the top which makes me think it's a full block. It's really weird, I don't know what it is. If it's a full thing, that's cool, but like it's so different from everything else we have in the game. So on the large grid there are these neon lines. Now I believe most of these are actually in the decorative pack, but this one on the end of the column here is definitely new. I don't remember seeing that before. And on the small grid rover over here there's these single track neon lights, and the circle one is definitely new, but I can't remember these being in the game, although I don't think I've actually played with neon lights enough to remember, but I'm pretty sure there's triple ones on small grids. So looking at it, actually neon lights are only for large grids, so these neon lights for small grids are entirely new. So over in the left we have a ship here, and I'm looking at it and these thrusters, they look weird. I understand you're going to hide thrusters behind armor blocks, but you can see so much of the thruster here. I think the armor is actually around the thruster. I've given it a good zoom in and I really can't tell. I don't want to say armored thrusters confirmed, but it does look like it. So when will this be released? And the answer is, I don't know, we'll have to wait till Thursday to find out. But judging by the fact that they're willing to show this off so soon, I have a feeling it's sooner rather than later. If I had to take a guess, I'd probably say the end of May at the latest. But I honestly don't know. If you spotted anything in this image I didn't mention, please let me know. And tell me which of the blocks I've shown you today are you most excited for in the new update. When the stream goes live, I'll be watching it in Discord, so if you want to join me in getting excited for the future of Space Engineers, join my Discord with the link in the description below.